Hi everybody, in this video we're going to go ahead and make the user interface for the painting app, and we're going to try to make it look like this, where we've first got a label at the top, 4 buttons next to each other, the canvas component, a slider, and a button at the bottom here to clear the screen. So feel free to follow along with me, or if you just want to build it on your own, you totally can as well. Let's get started. So I've got an empty app here. The first thing I want to do is I want to add that label at the top. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the label, bring it into the screen, and I'm going to write here, paint app. Great. And the next thing I need to do is I need to have 4 buttons in a row. So how am I going to do that? Well, I'm going to grab a row first, and a row is found under layout. And then I need 4 buttons to go in there. Notice it's in the wrong spot. So to move it, the easiest way is to just grab the row on the left side and bring it below the label. Great. So now I need 4 buttons. So I'm going to grab 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to rename all my buttons. So I'm going to just rename this one. I'm going to call it the red button so that we know it's the red button. I'm going to make it say red here. And then we've got the green button, and I'm going to make this say green here. And we're going to do the yellow button, and I'm going to make it say yellow here. And let's do the black button, and I'm going to make it say black here. All right. So far so good, except for our row is taking up almost the entire screen. So to fix that, it's pretty simple. I'm just going to go to height over here, and I'm going to change it from filling the container to just filling the contents, or what's inside. So I'm going to grab fit contents, and boom, looks like that. I'm not worried too much right now about it being in the center, because I'm going to add a canvas in, and that should push everything out. So here's the canvas component. I'm just going to go ahead and try to drag it in here. And it put it above everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to minimize this and minimize the row so that's a little simpler looking. And I'm going to go ahead and grab this canvas component, and I'm going to go ahead and just drag it below. Perfect. So now we've got our beautiful canvas component. The next thing we need to do is we need to add in the slider with a button next to it. So I'm going to go ahead and grab another row then, because I think I need things that are next to each other. So that's found under layout, row, grab that, and then like I said, we're going to have a slider, and we're going to put a button next to it. Now we're going to do the same thing. I'm just going to drag this over. We're just going to do the same thing that we did in the last one, which is change it from fill container in the height to make it fill contents for this row. And there we go, we got it looking like that. Now I'm going to change this button. I'm going to rename it and call it the clear button. And then I'm going to make it say clear on top. And let's see what it looks like. So it looks pretty great up here. I've got a sprite in here. I'm going to have to get rid of that. And if you notice, the clear button's kind of stuck on the side. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the properties of the slider to see what's really going on here. So if I click on the slider, I can see that the slider's width is 90% of the screen. That's a little bit too much. Let's bring it down to 70% of the screen. And let's preview it, make sure it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I think it looks great. Awesome. So far so good there. Let's get rid of this sprite right here. Pretty simple. All we're going to do is we're going to open up the canvas kind of section here. And here's our sprite type. If you hover over it, you can see the delete button, the garbage can. We can click on it and it's gone. Perfect. If we look at our app, it should look just like the one in the image. Fantastic. So now the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to start coding this thing so that we can start drawing in different colors, clearing the screen, adjusting the line width, and all that good stuff. I'll see you in the next video where we'll handle all that.